it sounds like.
Oh, okay.
And I think that might be good. I don't know. Fuck. Because this mic too has like 4 different fucking settings. So when I change it, it'll like pick up differently.
Like the top right there.
So I don't know what that did there.
I don't think the top right is your volume, like our volume.
Yeah, so that's
See,
what I learned so
because if you
far.
get closer, it gets higher, right? But then when you sit back like this,
And then right here, where's the fucking loud point?
there it is. See?
How about now? How about right now? Okay, yeah, that picks up
Holy
pretty
cow,
good.
that is pretty good.
Maybe I should keep it there.
That's a nice looking.
I don't know.
That's a nice one. How much was that?
I don't know. I got this years ago.
Thing looks fucking expensive. Looks like a legit fucking. Well, it is a legit fucking
Yeah,
mic, man.
yeah. That's what I've been told that this is like a what is it called? A Blue Yeti, I think it's called. Yeah. Yeah, I got this like years ago, and honestly, the reason why I got this was
Right.
just because I had dreams of being like every other guy here and being a fucking SoundCloud rapper or something.
Okay.
I actually had a notebook. I had 2 of them. Fucking, what is that? Just for jotting down shit and just
Hmm.
writing stuff, trying to make it rhyme and everything. It was crazy. I remember in high school, I was sitting or I was sitting on top of the stairs there in the middle stairway near the cafeteria. Teacher comes by, walk upstairs. What a responsible student studying. Just fucking writing my heart out and fucking pitched.
This fucking
Yeah.
country.
Like, oh, no, it was great. I was like this close. I was that close. Um, yeah, no, me and Malachi too. We were supposed to go down to that trailer by the ballpark back in the day that
Oh,
had
okay.
like a studio in it or
Okay.
something. We
Oh
were
yeah,
we
yeah.
were like that close, but we just didn't meet up down there.
Well, okay.
It could have been something. Cause I listened to his shit before too, and he showed me some of his stuff. I was like, dude,
You have some pretty good stuff, eh?
you have to fucking release that shit, man. I don't think he ever did. I was really onto that. I wish he did.
I think the most he did was just SoundCloud, ain't nothing other than that. I
Yeah,
think one of his songs is on SoundCloud.
fuck. Even that, I don't know what it is these days. I wouldn't be able to find it. I think so far it's pretty good audio. Shit looks like it's picking up pretty well. The first time I was doing it, that shit was almost reaching red every time. So it's like, am I too close? I might be. So I was
It's
like sitting
probably
right
like
here.
it's like literally a good volume for you to sit back.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it picks it
See,
up even like
even here. Yeah, no, that's
yeah, see.
perfect.
It's
Because
pretty good, man.
exactly, I don't want it to like come off as real loud. I don't know when people will listen to it before they go to bed. Maybe when they wake up.
Yeah.
Maybe in the middle of the day. It's kind of really what I just said today. I was like, what do you want to do today? It's like, let's get this podcast thing going, man. It's
Yeah,
like, fuck it. It's like, let's just make it, record yourself, a YouTube channel, and I've searched it up today. It looks pretty easy to just make a YouTube channel and just to upload.
mm-hmm.
So I'm like, let's do it. By tomorrow morning, it should be up, hopefully.
Fucking great, man.
So yeah, see how it goes. But yeah, before we get any further, do you want to smoke this joint or whatever
Let's.
you
Do
got
you have
there?
a bong?
Right behind me.
Yeah, let's rip the bong, man.
Alright,
I just ripped
apologies.
this open.
Yeah, there we go, and we're back. But yeah, I learned on this thing that it has a noise reduction.
Okay.
So like on any parts where, I see like a big jump, it
Mm-hmm.
says you can go on effects and select that part and press noise reduction and it will take all background noise out.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I forgot I had this. I was looking all day for a software to do
To
exactly what we're
record,
doing now
yeah.
to record, and then I just forgot I had this. I was like, oh, okay, well here it is. It's all set up. All right.
Fucking right.
So you just literally had to press record today. So here we are. But I feel like I talked enough about me for like the last 15 minutes now. So you're here. This is Bryce Recollect. I'm glad you came to join me.
Howdy.
Yeah, out of nowhere, honestly. Halfway through, not even halfway, just the beginning, messages me, Sesh, I'm right, this is what I'm up to. You wanna come join? I'm down if you're down. All right, baby, come here.
Here we are. Here we are, man.
Oh, it's great. But yeah, you said you had basketball this
Yeah.
weekend? Ian only told me so much.
If any at all.
Yeah, he told me about like the last game and the last of the first quarter.
Like today.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, we lost today. That
yeah.
hurt everybody.
I heard that
But
sounded like a pain that even hit my soul, and I wasn't there.
but we got second place. You know, it was
Ah,
a
that's good.
rebuild. It was a rebuild roster, and he
Ooh,
had like built the roster fucking perfectly, man. And like it, yeah, it was a good roster. There was 10 of us. There was only
wow.
5 of them, and
Ooh,
those boys were really good. They had good stamina on them. Their legs didn't fucking get sore or anything.
I
Like
bet to be running up and down the court like that.
they're like yeah. And then like again, the last quarter, the last like 8 minutes is like when they like finally started slowing
Uh,
down. They got comfortable and chilled
uh-huh.
out, and I think their body was probably settling, and they were getting sore and tired. But it was crazy too because like when we were starting, getting ready to play, we were warming up, shooting around. Everyone was sinking their shots. Everyone was
Oh
making their
my God.
threes. They were looking really nice. I'm like, all right, this is gonna be the revenge game. We're
Yeah,
getting first place here.
yeah, there we
Everyone's
go.
looking good. We get out there, we start playing, man. No one can sink their shots, man. It was tough seeing that. I'm
Oh
like, and
no.
like, just fatigue. Fatigue is what got us, I think, there for the shot. But like, I myself, I need to develop my own 3-point shot.
Mm,
And then I'd be more effective. Good on defense to go for like
nice.
the biggest dude every time.
Cracking
Try to,
down, yeah,
yeah.
I like that.
Our first game was nuts.
Really?
Yeah, it was me, Ian, and Quinton's old team, the Sudbury Martins.
Oh, wow.
We played against them and we dropped like 33 on them. And that,
33.
yeah, I forget what the score was, but yeah, beat them by 33. Then our last 2 games were real close. Both of them, I think, were by like 7.
Oh my goodness. That sounds like a good tournament.
Yeah.
Oh man, I knew I should have came up and watched on Saturday. I made it as far as Espo, and then I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just go back around. But I knew I should have went because I was wondering what I should do that day. Sure enough, Ian's
Mhm.
like, yeah, we're playing basketball. And then someone told me they're like, just go up and watch basketball. I'm like, fuck, maybe I should. But what stopped me though actually was the original plan was to go to Wendy's. I've been craving Wendy's for a week.
And you
Twice.
really stopped? You really stopped?
Twice I tried. Twice I failed. The second time was kind of bizarre because I pulled up to the intersection. 5 cars ahead of me, they're just stopped. The police is across on the Wendy's side, did the turnoff,
Mhm.
or in the middle, or on the right side of the road blocking traffic. And I was wondering what the hell's going on because all 4 ways of traffic, besides coming in from the Sioux and to go into Wendy's, was allowed. Everything else was blocked.
What the hell?
So I was getting really confused and I was getting really impatient. But I really wanted my Wendy's. Because again, I've been craving it for
Yeah.
a week. I already tried once. I said, fuck these guys. So I just came back again. Here we are. I'm stuck in a fucking standoff.
Fuck.
I just said, fuck it. And I just turned around and took off. Even that too, I'm thinking like, what have I been able to go to basketball then anyway, since we're at the standoff? I waited there for like 10 minutes.
Really?
Nothing happened. No one was moving. I was like, okay, whatever. And that's when I just took off. And then I
Jesus.
found out that there was a driver supposedly in a white Honda Civic on the other side of the road. And so that's why traffic's being stopped because he's actively on the road right now
Oh,
somewhere.
okay.
They're trying to find him. And then
Mm.
this white Honda Civic comes cruising down, takes a right, comes towards me there, and their windshield isn't even thawed out yet. And the windshield
Oh.
wipers are still. Both windows are down and open, and there's 2 guys in there just cruising. I'm like, is that the guy right there? And then you see the cop just repeatedly, like, on his thing here, like, as he's
Oh.
driving by. And that fact, too, he's kind of like behind his car. He's making his way around the car as that car is going that way. I'm like, so was that them? I'm
Hmm.
like, ever trippy. Like, but still, nothing moved after they left, and anything. There's three cruisers that went by too.
Hmm.
One went towards Sudbury, and then two went towards Espo. One had the lights on though, going towards Sudbury.
Okay.
So see what I mean? Like, I don't know what was going on or anything. Like, maybe it's a good thing I just came back home. But overall, I wanted to go and watch some damn basketball because that sounded like a good game, good games. Even the last game, I should have just went. Sounded really good.
Yeah, that Saturday night, because it was the Masters Indigenous Games, the Sudbury Five,
Yeah,
and I guess the arena managers, they probably like contacted whoever's running that Masters Indigenous Games, and yeah, we got free tickets
no way.
because we're
That is
Indigenous,
awesome.
man. So that was awesome.
Interesting.
They didn't do too much this year. This year, all they did was just mention some reservations.
Hmm.
The year before, they went all out. They
Really?
did like drumming, uh, yeah, drumming, and then they did the national anthem and the Schnaubemun.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, that
wow.
was pretty cool. I almost cried, dead ass.
I would like to hear that.
Yeah, no, it was interesting because like you know the general population of Sudbury is or majority is white.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
yeah, man. And
for sure.
they're all respectful too.
Hmm.
Everyone was pretty respectful. It was a good night, both nights. Yeah, man.
Like that. Overall, it was a good weekend then, huh?
Yeah, it was a well, the start was crazy. On Friday, man.
Oh yeah,
Friday,
Friday.
so I didn't get off work till like 11 p.m.
Damn.
And I needed Stefan to ride up with me too.
Yeah.
So we left right after my work, and the roads were so shitty. They were just like snow covered.
Friday, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay,
it
yeah,
started
that.
snowing too.
No, that's
Started
bad.
raining that day.
That
It
was
was like
bad.
it was kind of a bad day. It was real
That
glum
was
that
real
day.
bad.
And I'm not gonna wake up at 6 in the morning, leave at 7 for a game at 9:50.
Yeah, no.
2 hour drive, right?
That's not.
And yeah, well, for me, I couldn't do that. I'm not like a
Yeah, no.
gangster enough for that or soldier enough for that. Like, yeah, that's tough. So I was like, well, at least if I go up there, I'll get a decent amount of sleep. And
That's a good thought. Yeah.
yeah, and that is what happened. I got 5 hours of sleep. We got to our hotel at like 2:30. But yeah, but we won our first game anyway, so
There we go.
that's what really
It
matters.
worked out. Yeah. You got there. I'm
Yeah,
sure enough you would have been exhausted if you did the whole morning trek.
yeah. I was like Dennis Rodman too. Saturday night went out. We were 3-0 that day. 3-0 that day. So
3-0.
like I was feeling really good.
Oh
So I
man.
was like, I'm gonna celebrate for everybody else.
There
And
you go.
so yeah, I was drinking. Stayed out till like just an hour before closing, which was like 2 a.m.
Pretty reasonable.
I don't condone it, but like, never mind. I'm not gonna say that part.
Smart.
But yeah, it was a pretty good night. We did lots of karaoke.
Ooh, I love that.
Everybody there knew everyone's songs,
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
it was like a '90s night too. Like everybody,
Yeah.
like from like different type of genres. Like, I'm a creep to oh, what's the song? Just one of those days.
Oh
By
man.
Limp Bizkit. Yeah, it was nuts in that karaoke bar. Everybody was going pretty ham on the dance floor,
Where
and the
was
dance floor is like real tiny.
where was it?
This was at the Little Montreal.
Oh yeah, I just can't go wrong at Little Montreal. Mm. Yeah, it's Friday though. I remember I was supposed to go up originally to get my how do you say, is it pal? My pal in the Hunter's Ed thing in the suit. My
Okay.
brother hooked me up with that. I guess he had like this program he was running, and this instructor came, set up the program with him, and yeah, it was all for free. And I searched
Or
it up. It's like $330 to get
holy
it.
smokes.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, sign me up. I'll do it. So yeah, at lunchtime he called me. We went over all the information, did all the stuff you shouldn't do, like give some
Mhm.
information over the phone. I shouldn't say that out loud because but whatever. Yeah. So anyways, like you said, the roads were bad. I made it to Willisville. Mind you, my cars are front wheel drive.
Yeah.
I don't have studs. I usually make it a lot further with studded tires.
Uh-huh.
There was a transport stuck halfway through on that Willisville hill,
Uh,
and there
yeah.
was about a lineup of 10 cars already going so slow, and here I am. I'm like, oh great, this is gonna be fun.
Sliding
Just
left
sliding
and
left to
right,
right,
stealing.
and we're going backwards sometimes until we
Yeah,
catch, and then we just hear like, cause I'm pedal to the metal, right? Cause
mhm.
I'm just swerving back and forth, so I'll catch, and then you just, I'm like, oh my
Wait,
god.
did you say that you were just gassing
Cause like there's times where like I just couldn't stop.
it?
I just tried to stop, and then I just go back. So like I
Okay.
get
So
myself
yeah,
going.
okay, you couldn't even let off really. Eh?
Cause like it's either I stay caught up with these guys. Cause again, I still gotta pass this transport.
Hmm.
I gotta go to the other side of the road to pass this damn transport.
Yeah.
My heart's racing. I'm like, come
Yeah.
on, let's
Yeah.
go. Yeah, I'm sure the guy in the transport's like, this guy's dumb. I'm like, I'm just trying to see another day right now. And sure enough, my brother calls me and he's like, it's canceled. I'm
Oh.
like, okay, okay, let's just go to Wendy's then. Let's go to Wendy's. This is the first attempt. So Friday was my first attempt. There we go. Friday's my first attempt.
Real ugly
I
roads.
stop, I don't know, some turn off, right? And
Mm.
then I just come right back. I just come right back. It was rough, just as coming to Willisville, to as far as I can go. But I wasn't mad. I was enjoying my time. I was singing. Had my sing along playlist. It's called just
Mm.
going off. Yeah, it's pretty great. And then Friday as well, I drank with Colton, Harmony,
Oh yeah.
and Alicos. It was good. It was great.
In Rabbit Island.
At Harmony,
Oh, okay.
and
Oh,
we were singing karaoke as well
nice.
between the hours of 12 to 4.
Holy, that must have been fun though.
It was great. I went through a whole pack of smokes.
Must have been a real good night
It
then.
was a real good night. Trust me. When I woke up in the morning, I'm just trying to get it out of me. Oh, it was good, but I woke up at 8,
Wow.
and I
Wait,
was
when did you go to sleep?
5, 4:30,
4:30.
between 4:30 and 5,
We're kind of blacking out, in and out of blackout there.
somewhere
It was
between there.
either 4:30 or 5:30, which you seen on your phone. You're
Just
just
because we
like,
knew we're home now, yeah. So
you're
do we
just like
just?
one-eyeing that,
Yeah,
scrunching real hard, real close to your face.
yeah. Glasses were on, and I'm still like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what was I saying? Yeah, no, it was a good night, but yeah, I woke up at 8 and feeling slight headache. What did I do? I went
You
out.
drink some more.
No, I couldn't. I went out and got a Gatorade, a Dr. Pepper, and then I had a chuck wagon.
Oh, and Andy's chuck wagon.
Yes, and he's chuck wagon. And trust me, after that, I just felt good to go for the day. I don't know how I did that again. I went to Espo that day, Saturday. I no hangover, nothing. I was just ready to go. Couple hours sleep. That just yeah. I don't understand how I did it, but I did it.
You were ready to drink after that?
Actually, always.
Always, always, he
I
says.
don't mean to make that sound bad, but
Interesting.
always.
Doesn't sound bad. It's funny, man.
But I did tipple dabble in some liquors for a month or so. I really got into whiskey.
Okay, like
And
you were
just
just like being a connoisseur.
yeah.
Yeah, when you said when you said that, how you said it, that sounded bad. You're like, I've been dabbling in liquors for 1 month. It sounds like every day, like the month you were having some liquor, man. That's what it sounded like.
Well, to really get the flavor, I kind of had it every other day of the week,
Okay,
so
okay.
until it was out. Then I get a new bottle. So I made
Oh,
it to 2 bottles.
that's awesome, man.
I had Maker's Mark.
You're a veteran,
It's good.
man.
It's really good, I say. I had Maker's Mark. I have something upstairs right now called the Deacon. It's a Scotch and whiskey blend.
Ooh.
And I tell you, it is smooth on ice, and ooh, it's better than Maker's Mark. I can tell you that much.
So drinking alcohol on the rocks like that, is that like an acquired taste, man? Like, like, like you know how you know not everyone will agree, but I mean, beer's kind of like an acquired taste. I know for me,
Mm.
some say it's not, but like you know how it's like a little harsh at first,
Yeah, yeah.
but like it's a hard liquor, man. Like, and it's only on ice, and I'd imagine that's rough. Like,
It
is
sends a little shiver down your spine every time. I don't really know how people will kind of get used to it,
just
but I do. I think find, not to make this sound bad, the enjoy of the difference of liquors. And then once you really get into it on how it's made, the difference of years, how long it was stored in the barrel, and what type of barrel, then
the
it gets
type of
interesting.
barrel, the type of barrel. What the hell?
Oh yeah, oh
That's
yeah,
funny.
it's great.
So the type of barrel will be like above wood, I guess.
Yeah,
The type of wood.
yeah,
Okay.
what it's stored in for it to age.
Oh Lord.
I had another whiskey. I forget what it was called, but it was aged for 15 years. 15 years, and I blacked out. But it was so good, I kept going.
It just turned into a booby shafter.
Oh yes, oh yes. I finished the whole bottle. I tell you, what are the big bottles called? The
um,
2.6
two
or
six, yeah.
I finished the whole damn 2.6
Holy!
to myself in one sitting. I don't make that to mean sound bad at all, but like I was out in
It
the
does sound
bush.
bad, but it's funny.
I was in the bush, just like hunting, but this was just at nighttime in the evening, just unwinding. I'm like, I'm not going out tomorrow. I'm not going out tomorrow. So I'm like, let's just enjoy the night tonight, all right? So I started off with a few, okay? And then, things started going, music starts sounding good, and you realize where you are, and you just realize the beauty of it all, and you're like, okay, let's have some more. And then honestly, I tell you, that liquor takes over when you
It
abuse it.
does,
When you abuse it like that. Because
man.
it was some the hangover the next day. I couldn't eat nothing until 4, 5 o'clock. I couldn't really put anything down. Not even. I did the dumb idea of thinking water was gonna save my life. It made it worse. I had pop. It cured everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right after that, I was able to eat. I was able to put stuff down. Had a quick nap, and boom, we're back to normal again by like 7, 8 p.m.
You're ready to drink again.
Ready to go again, I tell you. Did I? No, I didn't.
Oh,
I
good
was
man.
scarred for a little bit.
Good
And
man. Good man.
yes, yes. So that's when I was like, okay, let's not abuse it like that. Let's learn to enjoy it. So I think this is where the lesson came of like, slow it down, enjoy some things. So I was like, let's try enjoy the liquor slowly. And now
True.
I can just have like 3 glasses, I say, without getting super buzzed and where I can still enjoy it. Or just the 1 glass, depending if I like it or not. Because the Deacon, I tell you, is a really good whiskey
Mhm.
for what it's
Do
worth.
you want a deacon right now? Is
Oh,
that why you're bringing him up all the time?
no, it's no.
Oh, okay. Pretend I didn't say that then.
I only say that because I don't have any ice balls made
Oh,
at the moment. I did think about making some though the other day. I should have just did it, but another day, another day will
Yeah.
will get you going on some beacon there. Cause it by itself, warm and alone is really harsh. I do not recommend the Scotch and whiskey blend by itself.
You know,
It is strong.
just recently, uh, I had to learn how to pace myself, I guess, while drinking, because like last month, brutal. I just kept blacking out.
Oh boy.
I don't know what was really going on, but yeah, I was just drinking until I was blacking out. But yeah, no, I've ever since that though, I've learned to maintain.
I like it. I like it.
But you know,
Oh.
it's a vicious cycle,
Mm.
as some say.
Mm.
But you know, it's like the tiniest thing. My hangover's so tiny. It's like, why did I drink? But you know, for me, I have a lot of fun when I drink. Some other people drink to escape, I feel, but me, I like having fun. I even enjoy the hangover.
Mm.
The hangover is like just reminds you of like the night you had before.
That's.
I feel like,
Do you
anyways.
know that's the way to look at it? Especially as long as you're having fun when you
Yeah.
do it. You know, like that's all it comes down to, I believe. As long as you're having fun. You know, you do find yourself the limit. I'm glad you did. Like you said, you're starting to pace yourself. Starting to is the start,
Starting
you know?
to, yeah.
There you go. At least you're not blacking out. Like you
Yes.
said, every time you drink, did you black out over the weekend?
No.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had one shot, and I don't even know how many beers I had, but I maintained. I was still there. I was present.
I mean, you can drink as much beers as you want. You could always feel fine, but again, it's until you start dabbling into that whiskey. I
Yeah.
say that's when stuff gets a little hairy. That's when it gets tricky really quickly. Ooh,
Yeah. Puts a little hair on your chest too,
every
man.
time, every time. Tell you, for every shot I had, it grew just a millimeter longer.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for mine to sprout out still.
You know, I think that just comes with life's experiences. Hmm.
That's gray hairs, man.
Ah, shit. Yeah, wrong one. Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Overall, thanks for coming by. This is great. I wasn't expecting this at all. Thanks.
Yeah.
Good. I always wanted this to happen. The last time I had this happen was actually really planned. It was with Ian and Ferris and Sudbury at their old house, or I guess where Ferris might live now.
Still lives there?
Still lives there. Yes,
Okay.
that place. We had the
I don't know his place, but
ah. Well, if you ever see it, yeah, you'll know what we're talking about by then. But yeah, we had it there the first time. We had
the
what's
setup.
we
But
had
yeah,
this exact setup. Yes, had my laptop, had this mic. I believe it lasted about 4 hours long.
4 hours.
But
We had that much material.
let me tell you, Ferris was going off.
Oh,
If
word.
we listen back to that, I'm sure he was telling back a whole story that I can now not remember that I feel bad for saying, but I didn't even go back to look at it either. I was supposed to because that was supposed to be the first ever podcast. But I guess we can say that was a practice run.
Practice, man.
But I should get it out there sometime. Maybe I'll listen back to that and make that the second one if
Or
this first one goes well. Well, I don't expect it to go well. I'm gonna put it out there anyways. I don't
you
give
put
a
it out
fuck.
there with good graces, right?
I'm putting it out there and hoping good things happen, and hopefully someone comes out of this with a good message and doesn't sue me.
Let's hope they don't drink.
Let's
Let's hope
hope
we
they
don't get
don't.
them fired up to drink.
Yes. Let's no. I do not advise to drink like any liquor, alcohol. Just please stay away from it the best you can if you haven't started already. And if you do drink already, then be Bryce, like a good example. Learn how to pace yourself. I like that.
Don't drink and drive.
Definitely do not drink and drive or consume any drugs.
Oh,
Well,
that's how it goes. Arrive alive. Don't drink and drive.
there we go. I like that. Yes,
Call a cab or a friend or your mom.
yes. Always
Whoever.
rely
Whoever
on
you think
somebody.
will pick you up.
Would the cops ever?
I mean, maybe around here they'd be nice enough to take you back to your place.
I
They
believe
wouldn't
that.
put you in the tank right away.
Or if you're like really super intoxicated, they'll probably still throw you in the tank. But
Yeah.
just spend the night. What's gonna happen? They'll release you in the morning. It's the best option. If you're that tanked, obviously that's why it's called the drunk tank because you're fucking sloshed.
You don't want to be there.
You do not want to be there. I
I've
have
never
never,
been.
I have
I've,
never been myself either, and I don't think I ever will or want to. Doesn't sound nice. It sounds
doesn't.
cold, lonely, depending, depending where you are. Where
Yeah.
we are, I'm sure it's empty most half of the time. It should be.
And if you do drink, or if you have a problem with drinking, I don't know how you should help it. Sorry.
Honestly, that sounds like the honest truth. That's how I started this in the beginning. I was like, I want this to be like authentic. I want this to be just down to earth, like just a chit chat. You don't have
Okay.
to be any type of persona or nothing. It's just all you, and that's how I've been so far,
Okay.
and it's been great. Like I can't believe it. Again, we just got this far already.
Yeah.
This is great. Like, whew, I love it.
The hoot before, man.
Mm, that was great. Mind you, I don't have another one.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Alright. Great.
Awesome. Cheers, then.
Cheers. Yeah, it's great to be here. Mm. Give me a bigger one.
Oh, that's a good beer.
Ah, I do not advertise drinking, but I do advertise a good time. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the point that you just said about the movie?
Oh,
Life being a movie, making a
life
movie.
romanticizing. Well, when I'm working, I'm at work thinking my life is like a movie.
Hmm,
My mental health is good. I'm not crazy or nothing, thinking like seeing my life from a movie, but
I get you.
I try make like movie scenes as I'm working or something,
Mm.
and it's well, again, I'll say it again. I'm, I'm a janitor, a chill guy. I'm just a chill guy,
I like that. I'm just a chill
I'm
guy.
just a chill guy, you know. A
Right.
janitor makes a decent pay. I get my shit done. I go to work. I make sure I get work done first. And then I start to indulge, if
Mm.
you will.
I like it.
I indulge in some weed,
Mm-hmm.
alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
because, it's
Both are legal.
both are legal.
Both are there for a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And we'll stay legal. I'll stay talking legal.
You can
uh,
you can dabble whatever you want.
but, uh, again, like, Steven did tell me that, I was romanticizing that. Thinking like as I'm working, I'm like this janitor man
Mm-hmm.
who does drink, smokes weed, has a chill life,
That sounds nice.
gets laid every once in a while, nothing
Yes,
too
sir.
crazy. Um, it looks nice, tries his best to look good at
Yes,
least,
sir. Yes, sir. I like
and
the outfit. I like the fit. I like
and
the jersey.
yeah,
I like the jersey.
and like the playlist is what really matters, what really brings me there to this scene that I'm in or something,
Hmm.
or like I don't know. It's weird, but it makes me really enjoy my work even more
Yeah.
because I feel like I'm in a movie, or well, the main character, if you will, which in everyone else's eyes, they're the main character, right? So
Hmm.
But I found out again, Steven told me that's romanticizing, and it's good to do that about little things.
Yeah.
Much like how we're having a beer here, sharing a beer.
Yeah.
Like, the idea of sharing beer with your friends at a beach, having a campfire. You know what I mean?
Mm,
That's a romanticized idea where
yeah,
like you could just see that happening. Everyone probably really
definitely.
wants that.
Oh yeah.
Everyone would probably enjoy that. And that's like, the scene, right? You could see that scene or
Mm-hmm.
setting, whatever, man. And it's,
Setting the scene.
yeah, man, it's nice. And I forget what else Steven said. It was something about like being really aware, I guess, or something.
Mm,
But yeah,
I really like
yeah,
that. Yeah, we gotta have them on here.
like gotta really romanticize things, the little things. Like, I go to camp with my family and we go there to have barbecue. Go there to swim, when we have our beers out there. It's not all beers though, not
Mm,
everyone can have a beer. Not everyone's old enough to have a beer.
yeah.
So there'll be like juice,
Juice
pop,
box. It's pop. Yeah.
whatever.
Everything.
And like the barbecued food, you know, you're drinking, catching a little buzz, and then you got barbecued food on the way, burgers, hot dogs,
Oh,
sausages, steaks,
is this
pork chops, dog.
romanticizing?
Like
Is
it's
this what I'm
just
doing?
like it's just there, man. And your mom's cooking that, she's just going to town, and it's just love is just radiating from your mom pouring it out, and it's just poured into your food, man. Making that food like 100 times greater. Everything she touched just turns into fucking gold.
Just making sure
You're
it's
just
perfect.
eating gold at that point. The salads, the salads, mac salad, potato salad,
Mmm. Potato salad is my
pasta
go-to.
salad, pasta salad,
My mother makes a deadly broccoli salad, believe it
broccoli
or not.
salad.
It is really good. It has broccoli, believe it, apples. Okay, stay
Mm.
with me. Raisins. Okay. Uh, and then I forget what else. Two other ingredients, some type of sauce too. It's really good. Put that all together. It's my favorite to go along with like a burger and some French fries. Oh,
You ever have ambrosia
no,
or honeymoon salad?
no. What
It's
is that?
it's it's actually, you know what? I think it's weird too. There's like
It
only
sounds really
two
good.
ingredients that are different that you would be like, why are these two ingredients mixing together?
Okay.
So let's start them off. You get Cool Whip or whatever whipped cream,
Okay.
and you're mixing uh, a little bit of sour cream with the whipped cream, and it is very weird.
Interesting.
It and I'll keep going down the list of ingredients. You get maraschino cherries. You get the assorted little marshmallows, the
Okay.
orange, green,
Yeah.
red, and the regular white ones. Throw those in there, and you get some coconut shavings, sweetened or unsweetened.
Mm,
Pineapple,
okay.
either like diced or crushed, whatever.
Okay.
And then some mandarins, like the little oranges, the
Yeah.
canned stuff, if you want. Or if you want to peel mandarins, go ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, and then you mix all that together, and it's weird how the sour cream complements the whipped cream, or vice versa, I guess. So it all comes together somehow,
Yeah.
and it's a dessert. Honeymoon salad or ambrosia is what it's called,
Really.
and it just looks nice to look at too.
It sounds amazing.
It is amazing. It's like
Yeah.
once you try it, it's like hard to stop. And once you know you're like you got like those ingredients that it doesn't matter how you do it, you just fucking throw them together, man. And
Uh,
it all like it doesn't have to go in any certain order.
what's it called?
It's ambrosia or honeymoon salad, and it
Honeymoon salad.
and like it's good, man. It's real good. You try a little bit, it's like hard to stop. Especially like being a stoner, man. It's just like it. a little
Is
bit amplified, and it tastes like the
is
best.
that as close as I'm gonna get on Google? There's a lot of weird stuff showing up.
Yeah, let me try that for you, because like it's this one
I
right
want
here.
to get a good visual.
It's like that. It looks like that.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I could definitely
That's
see it. That looks
this.
delicious.
It
I could
is,
see
man.
all of that in it. That, wow.
Like I put.
You see what else is showing up? I don't know what else this is.
You know what
Honeymoon
that is.
salad.
Wink, wink.
Oh
Oh,
no.
jeez. No, but that salad's so good, man. That
That
salad
does
is
sound
too
really
good,
good.
man.
I gotta
And it,
suggest that
like,
next time.
I feel like I kind of put my family on that. Like, I don't even make
I
it
think
anymore.
you're
My
gonna put a
mom, like,
lot of people on that.
my mom started making it now. I don't even make it anymore.
Oh,
And
really?
there's this one time she asked me to make it. She's like, "Can you make this?" I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll do it. I'll go get the ingredients and whatever."
Hmm.
My mom being my mom, I don't know if anyone else's mom does that, but she got all the ingredients already. And then she put it together right away.
Yeah.
So I didn't have time to, well, put it together. Probably could have did something
Yeah.
different, but I was a little tired that
If you're not on it before she is, because
day.
yes, expect it already made. She'll say you did it though.
She knows the ingredients. I mean, and if you made it, I could say I made it, and everyone believe it, or vice versa. It's not that hard to make. Anyone
No,
can
I'm
make it,
sure.
and it's like it's weird. It's so simple, but it's like the greatest snack ever, greatest
Mm.
dessert. I'll say. I mean, it's my opinion, greatest.
It sounds amazing after seeing the picture of it too. Like I'm gonna have to try that like tomorrow.
Like it's good for your like after your barbecue,
Mm.
or it's good after turkey dinner, or
Mm.
your roast dinner, whatever. It's good.
That sounds like a dessert, right? So it
Hmm.
sounds like after
Like
any
yeah,
good
after
meal, you know.
yeah,
Imagine restaurants trying to sell that.
you know, they better not, man. That
No,
better not ever get commercialized.
it
It
better not.
it hits different when you know how to make it, and it's
Mm.
not just
It's
manufactured.
better when it's authentic.
Yeah,
Yes.
hands on,
And
handmade. Say,
made with love from mama.
yeah. She's good, man.
Love it. You know, when I first came back down the wiki, I had to get my shit together. And, you know what I started watching?
Hmm.
I started watching Scarface.
oh, I fucking love that movie, man.
Every day when I woke up, I had the time because I didn't have the job yet.
Hmm.
And I wasn't doing anything, and I didn't know what to do when I came
Hmm.
back. Nothing would look like this yet when I came back. I was just
Okay.
starting, I was like, huh, I just put on Scarface. It's just like, that day I went out, and I felt like the world was mine. The second day, I put on Scarface again. And then I tell you, like a couple days later, I landed a job.
Nice.
Fucking started getting shit done.
Scarface, that's just a gangster movie. I love that movie.
I felt
True,
pretty good
true.
after watching it, to be honest. I
I
watched it
mean,
all the way through.
okay, okay. So you said you watched it twice, right?
Oh yeah.
Tony fucks it all up, man. He fucks it all up. And Buddy tells him
Yes.
when he's on his way up, he's like,
Yes.
"Eh, people get too hot
He
headed
got
in
told.
here,
Yes.
and then if you get too hot headed, they die, whatever.
He really did.
They want it all right away,
He really did.
and yeah, he got it all right away, but then
He really
he
got it.
messed up, and then he got.
Like the whole last scene, the famous scene of "Say Hello to My Little Friend" was like,
Yeah.
what did he do before all that? He's just in his room, just looks back up, and it's just all his mouth, all like from his nose to his chin, just all covered in white powder. And he's just
Locks out his buddy too.
yeah,
He's like, boss, let me in.
like it. Tony fucks all up. But let me tell you how he could have got it done. Okay, after watching it 2 times in a row, you got to keep, like you said, you're cool. Okay, he could have done that, but his whole attitude and where he came from didn't teach him that. It's fair enough. He was under fucking dictatorship of Castro at that time. What else are you gonna do? You feel power hungry, you know. You see a dictator rise up, have that type of power, and you're gonna be like, well, you're not gonna get the inspiration from all that, but you're gonna be like, that motherfucker can do it, get some power. I'm gonna go out and get some power. You know, it's kind of a bad like way to get inspiration,
First
but
get the money,
first you get the money, you
then you
get
get the power, and then when you get the power, you get the
the
woman.
women.
That one's good, but I like the other one when he's with his buddy. Uh he's like, I know she loves me. And he's like,
Hmm.
how? The eyes,
The
Chico.
eyes,
They never lie.
exactly.
I fucking love that line.
And he's right.
Maybe a little too much sometimes, but I
I
do love
gotta
that
say,
line.
I gotta say, he's right. He's right. The eyes
The
never
eyes
lie.
don't lie. And some would care to argue and say the hips don't lie neither.
Cheers to that. That's right. I realized I got sidetracked. Let me tell you how he should have really got it done,
Oh yeah.
okay? Like I said, he should have kept his cool. You know what I would have done? I can't tell you how far I would have done this at, but if I'm moving millions and millions of dollars, I don't know if I should be saying this out loud.
Hypothetically,
Hypothetically, he should have, in the movie, should have made connections with someone in the IRS,
in the
the
IRS.
tax agency.
Okay.
Okay, because he's making all these money, he's making all these friends. You know, he had the way to talk to people, and honestly, that's the way to go. Learn how to talk to people, and you get your way with anybody. Okay, he should have found a way, a connection. Okay, but he's too hot headed. He's
Right.
too I'm this, I'm that to
Yeah.
be thinking like, yo, I'm good. This is all I need. Yo, I kept thinking about that. It's like hypothetically, you should have made friends with someone in the IRS, okay, to help you move that money because the taxes is what got him too. That's what cut the whole deal off. And then he's like, well, fuck you, fuck this, fuck that, whatever. And then
Mm.
he's like, I'm the guy, like I'll get it done. But it's like, no, you can't. Buddy at the bank's like, I gotta keep charging you bigger rates or else the IRS is gonna come down on you. They're gonna be like, what's going on here? And then you're gonna get got. And he didn't listen. And then this is where the downfall started. He's like, no, I'm the
Mm.
man. He's like, fuck you, I'm not doing business with you no more. I'll find another bank that'll do what I ask. It's like, no, it's not about that, Tony. It's about the rates. It's about keeping under the radar. You should at least done the right thing with the banks. Listen to him, take some advice, maybe make some friends with the IRS. I bet you that guy knew someone at the IRS or someone related to the bank agency
That's a good
or
point.
the
That's a good point.
the tax agency. And pay him some money. Pay him all the money that you're making. Make him make a deal, Tony. But no, you didn't. You see, he could have kept it under the radar. They could have found a way, but no. And I do not condone anything like that. I don't fucking advertise anything like this. Is all hypothetical in the
Hypothetical.
movie that should have happened. This should be
This
an
is how
alter.
it should have
This
went
should have been
down.
an alternate
Okay,
ending instead of
guys.
Tony dying like the way he did. Okay, should I cut that out?
Cut what
I'm not cutting that shit out.
The ending. I like the ending. It's pretty gangster because, like, you know, he's getting hit as he's shooting his gun at them, and he's messing like he's going left to right to his entrance, right?
Yeah.
And he like those other guys, they're shooting at him as he's going, and he's like still like staying there, standing there, getting shot. And then at one point, he drops his gun, and then he like literally he's like, "I'll take you all on," and then he's just still standing there getting shot. And the only thing to really take him out was a shotgun blast to the back from that double barrel, which is pretty gangster, you know. Those bullets were too tiny for him, I guess.
I guess.
Or it could be because he just snorted a whole lot of cocaine
That is
beforehand.
true.
It was
Yes.
just
Again, it's in
really
his
high.
mouth. It's absorbing through
Yeah,
his skin. Already the biggest hit of his life through his nose, and it's
yeah,
again in
man.
his mouth, absorbing through his gums. I'm sure he was able to cocaine bear that shit. I'm sure he was able to just stand there. Uh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense that you say that now. Because I was thinking as you were saying that, like, yeah, there's no way he should have just dropped dead. He should have just fell like
Yeah,
right there.
yeah,
But your
pretty
muscles are
much.
just
I thought about that too
everything.
just now. Just now.
That
That makes
it
sense
makes a
now.
lot of
I never
sense.
thought about that before
It
until
makes a
now.
lot of sense. We're making a lot of great discoveries
Yeah,
tonight.
man.
Oh, I love this. This is great.
Oh, the montage when he just starts like making all of his money,
Hmm,
push it to the limit,
that's
is playing the
that
whole
is
time.
great.
That's a good movie, man. That's one of the great ones. Everyone should watch that movie at least once.
At least once. Or if you can, The Attention Span, The Irishman.
Oh, The Irishman, yeah.
Yes, that's a
The
lovely movie. I love that movie. Leonardo. Wait. Whoa!
oh,
Cut.
oh,
Pause. What's his name? Robert De Niro.
oh.
And, what's his name?
Funny enough, Al Pacino,
Al
Scarface, he's in
Pacino.
there.
And then
I
the
think
small guy that Robert De
there's
Niro rides along with.
oh Joe Pesci.
Yes. Yes. I love I love all of that movie. But you were gonna say about another movie before The Irishman. Another movie someone should at least watch just once.
uh,
I'm sure there's another gangster movie. If you can think of one, I got one. It's Four Brothers.
oh,
Right?
the Four Brothers. That's a great one too.
That's a good one.
Oh, oh. Um, here's a little bit niche one. Uh, Hustle and Flow. I don't know. Have you ever watched Hustle and Flow?
Hustle and
Hustle and
Flow.
Flow is gnarly,
Hustle and
man.
Flow is such a good movie.
Hustle and Flow is right here, right now, man.
Oh man, I love that
See,
movie.
and see, going back to what I said a long time ago, romanticizing.
Yeah.
You know, they got well, they had a shitty studio in their in the movie, right?
Mm,
But like this is way better in comparison to that.
mm.
And again, back to romanticizing. You know, I created that scene in my head. That's kind of you know what, like take yourself, like try to take yourself third person, like look around us right now. Like
Mm,
imagine you're someone standing here looking over us, and
mm,
think like if you can remember hustle and flow. You know what I mean? That's like what's going on right here. You know,
mm.
it's pretty cool. And that's what I do at work. Stuff like that, little things like that.
Yeah, that's where you work as a janitor.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yes.
It's
Fuck
fun.
yes. I thought about that. But when I came down, I was gonna try and apply to
Hmm.
be a janitor, either at two workplaces around here, three even. But I just said, let me just go with this. And then you know what, it worked out, and I actually really enjoyed it. I'm actually.
Trying to end on it.
Hmm.
Wink, wink.
Why there? I must ask.
What?
Why there? I must ask.
Oh, so you can be a janitor with me, man. Show you how to
Oh,
clean
that's where you
that. Yeah.
are. I never actually considered that because I don't think I ever seen a posting.
They put one out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. And I guess it's good
interesting,
to, you know, word of mouth too is good.
interesting.
Interesting, right?
I might take it. Is it possible for a part time or is it all full time?
It's full time now,
Oh boy.
but it's pretty good, man.
Well, I mean, if it's worth it for sure, it definitely could. But who I'm with is what's he call himself here?
Well, I mean, like, if you're the thing about it too, though, is like you're you're pretty much a lifer here, man. Oh, nice, man.
It's pretty nice. I try to live up to what it says on the card, where precision meets passion. I try to
Oh
make it
shit,
look
yeah.
nice, whatever we do, and I
It's
try
the
to.
fine print.
Yeah, exactly. I try to live up to it because if he's handing it out and putting it in place, it's like we gotta live up to that. So
I'm keeping this now.
keep
Thank
it.
you.
That's what
No,
it's
I'm
for.
just kidding. Oh, you got
Uh, I
extras?
got extras.
Oh,
That's what I got
oh,
stickers
oh,
too.
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, you got a vape there too? Is that
Yeah.
what that is?
Oh, yeah.
Can I
Here.
get that, please? And
Yes.
thank you.
Yes. I think it's charged.
Oh,
71%.
yes.
It's great. Try it out. It's really great. You're gonna like it. Oh, I love
Yeah.
this. I love this right now.
Oh, it goes so good with the beer.
Oh yeah. Anything could be like exactly what we're doing.
Food?
Perfect.
Just kidding. I actually don't like, funny that I said
Depending.
beer goes good with food. I would much rather not have a beer with my food.
Mm. Why is that?
Uh, I just don't like my beer that much. I don't,
We don't like to
and
mix it that much,
yeah,
no?
it doesn't, beer doesn't complement my food. I'll say that.
Mm.
I think that's what I was trying to say.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, I can't just sit and have a beer while I'm eating dinner.
Mm.
Like, this is good. This
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only way I really like having beer is just to socialize, man.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I like
Like,
it.
oh, and what I'd rather get than beer is just an iced tea. And usually, like the restaurants too, like
Mm.
Sudbury, they make the iced tea is like very sweet. It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
really good though. Well, it's not good for me, but tastes pretty
It
good.
tastes real good. It tastes real good. Where do you think is the best spot for iced tea in Sudbury?
You know what? Honestly, not the restaurants. I would just say what restaurants did I say? Oh, I didn't even say any restaurants. I don't think.
Uh-uh.
But
We'll name drop. It's okay.
um, it's not at like these big name places. You gotta go to the Chinese food places. The Chinese food places, they always have the best iced tea. I think, anyways. I would rather like it's so good. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's sweet, but it's enjoyable.
Mm.
It's like the best. I stand by like Chinese food places. I always get there. Whoa! I always get their
We're
iced tea.
still we're still
Are we
recording.
still going?
We're still
Let's
going.
still go. The lights are out,
The,
folks. We kind of, our funding is kind of low right now.
oh,
Oh,
should I turn stuff off? What's going
what
on?
is going on?
Uh-oh.
G-Boy.
Is that?
Is it even out there's off too,
Yeah,
bro?
it is off. Well, I'm glad we're still
Wait,
rolling.
what the heck? Stand by, folks. It is. What?
Everything's turned
Everything.
off. What about
Everything's out, man.
everything's out?
Everything's out, bro.
Yo!
Look at it, bro.
I'm sure
Everything's.
those are. Yo, it might be storming. Is it storming?
Is it storming?
It might be storming. That's pretty crazy. Yo, that's wild. What a time. Turn on that data
Excuse
just
me.
because it's gonna get real choppy down here.
Choppy?
Choppy? Real choppy.
Well, shit, eh? The power is there.
For real. What the fuck? Interesting. I'm glad it's still going. I was not expecting that, but it makes sense. We got lots of power here, and the mic is going because of the computer.
Awesome.
I'm glad the setup is the way it is.
Hustle and flow. Hustle and flow.
That's cool. Well, am I gonna be able to work on it tonight, though? Is that probably not?
That scared me.
Oh yeah, no, it's probably laying upstairs.
Oh,
I don't know what the hell's going on.
jeez.
Well,
More beers then.
you might.
So we have to, right?
Cheers. I got beers. I got Deacon. You know, I got an air mattress too. You
Awesome.
know, if anything,
That'd be pretty cool.
if the beers go too far, because they're
True.
just that delicious.
True.
Again, we do not condone to drinking and driving.
That's, you know what's crazy?
Responsible.
Had I known this shit was gonna happen, I would have charged my phone.
Oh
Remember when you offered me
yes,
so kindly? I was like, "Nah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine."
that's right.
Just, hang out, socialize for a bit, go back home,
For
right?
sure.
And yeah,
Uh,
again, I wasn't drinking at the time, so yeah,
that's true.
no drinking.
Oh,
We're
here we
back!
go. We're back
We're
in.
back!
We're
We're
back in.
back,
Let me
baby!
go get that
We're
charger for you right now.
We're back, baby. Let's not mess around. Let's
Let's
not
not
mess
mess around.
around.
I'll go get
Oh
that
my
charger
gosh.
for you.
Oh my
Oops.
gosh. Light burnt out. Oh my gosh, folks. Oh my gosh. We are back. I was a little weird. I kind of wanted to, go back home and play some video games after all this. Obviously, find a ride first. But I don't think I want to find a ride. I think I want to keep socializing here.
Yes,
Have a
I'm
nice
back.
beer.
I also brought the stickers. You need stickers.
You can't poach me, man. You can't poach me, man.
Here's your charger. You are welcome.
my job's too deadly, bro. Nice benefits, nice everything, man.
He buys us lunch every once, twice a week.
Who? This dude?
Yeah.
I could too. I could too.
But I mean, it's just a good time.
Every other corner, he says. Every
Uh,
other place, I can only find that outlet, man. Told me earlier that you had lots of outlets in here. It's okay.
It's gonna be okay. It's fully charged.
Oh, fine. Alright. Oh, I put this in backwards.
So, if we go down again, it's okay. We go
We're
down.
not going down again. Don't ever say that.
We're not going down.
Don't put no bad juju on us.
If it didn't go down, for a long time, I'm sure it won't go down.
That got me real fired up when the lights came back on.
That was
I might
really.
still have to stay for some beer, man.
We're still going for some beer.
Stickers, eh?
Yeah, maybe. No, that really was great. Cheers to the lights coming back on. Huh?
Cheers. Excuse me. Let's take another break, man.
Excuse me. See what happens. So we just had a nice break. Just had a moment to unwind and talk some more. We're gonna have one more beer and then call it like that because this has been great. And cheers to this. Good
Sorry
time.
for your ears right in the mic.
I am sorry for that. Yes, it was very loud.
As you know, Bud Light. Well, I don't know if it's true. I only Googled it. I'm pretty sure. Well, I know I use Google. Bud Light is lighter than a Michelob.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay, search that right now.
We got.
Just to be sure.
Oh, you're right.
There's no need to start no controversies. But why? Here though. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
What are the advertisements for Michelob Ultra? What do you always see? You always see after sports, after the gym, after I've played some sort of sport.
Yeah.
They advertise having a Michelob Ultra after.
Mm.
Okay, so take that. Okay. What other company does that? What other beer company advertises having a beer after working out, after a game? I don't think Bud Light does.
No, but
You only ever see Bud Light at like I think they was that
yeah.
that commercial, man. It's never about like someone fucking like just working out or anything. It's just people chilling and having a beer. But like, yeah, the Michelob Ultra is the only I've noticed, or what I have noticed is that Michelob Ultra is the only company to have that type of advertising about
Mm.
having it after having it after your workout, having it after alcohol.
After having some liquor, then have a meal.
No, but yeah, like yeah, they're the only company that I've noticed that only advertises having a beer after the gym or after some sort of sport.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's
Um,
right.
like,
That's absolutely right.
like, you know, try to ask you to think about it. There is no other. I mean, I don't know if you noticed any other company other than this one that has that type of advertising.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, when was the last time I seen a beer commercial? Even that, like, just online.
Well, we're talking about it now. It's just gonna be all on our
It's
phone,
gonna be, it's gonna be
all in our
everywhere.
feed.
I'll see it.
We'll just see commercials later.
If I see it, the first one I see, I'll send it to you. Okay, we'll see which one comes up
That'd be
first,
funny.
and we'll see what type of ad it is, and then we'll talk about it. I'm sure, but really think about it. I don't know what any other beer company would promote after such physical
Like I
activities.
remember Molson.
Mm,
They did one just. I think they're in like a in one of their breweries. That's hard
mm.
for me to say. Breweries.
Brewer, oh,
That's hard to
fuck
say
me up
fast.
now.
Yeah, man, you can't say that.
Brewer,
I can't pronounce it fast enough.
breweries, something like that.
But
Don't judge.
they're in there
We're in a
talking
safe
about
place.
like this is Canada. It's a prideful commercial about Canada
Mm,
and the beer. And yeah, something like that.
mm.
Something like that. But I don't know. It's the only other commercial I could really recall related to beer.
You know, you really had me there. I thought Bud Light would have been the one to be like, have a beer after a game or
Well,
something.
you know, old traditions. That's probably my,
Fair enough.
you know,
Fair
unspoken
enough.
traditions. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Fair enough. I feel it. I feel it.
The rest will understand.
Cheers to that. Cheers. Ah, yes. Oh, this has been great.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get into politics, but after beer, just did you vote?
No, I did not.
Me either.
I
Do we have to say the reasons why? No, we do not. Will we be judged for it? Yes, we will.
probably. I'll just be honest. I don't really follow into my politics too much. I probably should, but
Considering that,
the way
you
things
know,
are going.
and we're like the next ones in line that should be taking some shit seriously, that should be one
Mm,
of them, I think.
yeah, yeah,
And
man.
if not, someone should attempt to fucking do it too, you know?
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of thought about getting into politics, but me and my couldn't really get into politics with my type of mindset. I woke up one day and I said, I'm gonna watch Scarface. 2 days in a row, okay? And I woke up and I said, the world is mine, okay? And the eyes cheek cooling of my life. Oh, fuck. No,
And
but
you want to talk politics after saying all that? After quoting Scarface, you want to talk politics?
but no, it's just I didn't mean to like ask early if you go and get that personal, but you just say whatever you want. Like, that's kind of the point. I
Oh,
didn't mean to fucking
because you're
force you,
quoting
but
Scarface. Remember when they tried to blow up that dude, that politician? Did they try to blow up a politician? Here you
oh,
go. There's your politics, man.
oh
And they pull
yeah.
up all the drug dealers. That one American, or I don't know, he was a plant, I guess, and he's just exposing the Colombians and
Hmm.
their whole circle and how they're all working
Maybe we'll
together.
don't cut this
Yeah.
price. Oh boy, yeah, that's alright. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You want to get into politics, like with Scarface. Then we got to mix Scarface and politics.
But it's a real thing.
True. True.
How far does it really go though around here? That's the real question.
That is a real question.
Is it?
Real question. That is the real question. I think everybody has a hustle around here that is
Mm,
unspoken.
mm.
And it's just, no one's Tony Montana. You know what I
Let's
mean?
talk about that.
They,
No.
they, they're the motherfucker that's hiring Tony Montana to fuck up
Yeah.
their whole operation. I think that's what I think on the Reds.
Mm.
That's
Did you
my
just
opinion.
did you just hear about the case recently about someone that got fucking
Man,
busted from
yeah,
Brampton, dude?
yeah, that was nuts.
I thought that was yeah, I thought that was nuts.
But yeah, even then, like, see, that's what I mean. Like, there's like the people got their hustles going on around here, man. Some legal, some not so legal.
Exactly. Like you said, like maybe this guy that what is it? This 19-year-old male, it says, from
He's only
Brampton.
19, man.
Maybe someone from here hired him to move the shit,
It's what I've heard before from some folks that that's what it is.
Mm,
And then they some or what I've heard is that they hide them in their house here. They just the vulnerable, I'll say, put them in their
that's
house
what
to
one of these housing,
sell their stuff.
that's what one of these comments say. It says the housing units are not to be used as a place to harbor drug dealers. You are killing our people. And this man had the street value worth of $35,000, quality of cash and other evidence of drug trafficking resulting in the arrest. It was a quality of cocaine and fentanyl.
And I'm like, this person, whoever they are, uh, I feel like the only way they have let this dealer in is that they themselves are probably vulnerable more so than they think.
Fair enough.
That's speculation. That's
Mm.
don't actually know, but that's my opinion.
What are your opinions on the thought of police or bylaw or whoever is out there kicking out people
Of where?
out of the homes of wicked where they have enough evidence of such acts of harboring drug dealers or carrying drugs or in the possession of
I
drugs.
mean,
Apparently, they studied them for a long time. Apparently,
really?
like they keep tabs on them somehow if there's ever suspicion. Like
Okay.
that's apparently that's what I heard about the whole security team. That's why they have the drone to like see any suspicious movement.
Hmm.
So like if someone's going to these type of houses all the time, walking, driving,
To
wherever, and
see
then go
the traffic.
exactly just to observe the traffic. That's
Hmm.
why apparently they're up there. So they've been observing the traffic and they realize there's a lot going on at these certain houses. So they would go,
At these certain hours
Hours, exactly.
in the wee morning.
And I heard these securities are running 24/7, so they got people nighttime, daytime checking and watching these cameras all the times. That's why they're there, to be security and to watch. But then they report to the people that can make the moves, so apparently they're knocking on doors saying like, "Hey, we got suspicious activity with." I don't know how they do it, honestly. I would assume you would have to have warrants for everything and assumptions you have, and
Hmm.
take days, maybe even months to get approvals, and people are now getting kicked out, have been getting kicked out of their homes, evicted because of apparent, um,
Harboring.
yeah, and possession of illegal drugs.
I mean, drugs are bad. No word of a lie.
For sure.
There's there has to be. I mean, better alternatives.
For sure.
Uh, Getting kicked out for it for harboring. Yes, I do think like maybe you should get stripped of your shelter because of that.
Hmm.
Because that I feel like is like I assume you read a comment there
Yeah.
where they said that you're killing our people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I read
that was a
that first.
comment.
That was the first top comment with
Okay,
apparently the
so
most likes
yeah,
on it.
like along the lines of that, I believe in that. I'll see.
Hmm.
That's my opinion.
I think sure not everyone will, but
But I've had a couple beers or so.
we have
Just
a
a disclaimer.
exactly disclaimer. Like we've been shooting the shit here, and I've said this in the beginning is that I want this to be real. I want this to be authentic. We didn't plan this. I didn't plan this. The people listening to this will know this wasn't planned. This is all free flowing. This is just down to earth. And honestly, sometimes questions are asked and have real answers and have, you know, real, can hold real value. And this is a place where I want it to be. Whether it's serious or not, or what exactly, it's whatever we want it to be. And shit, cheers to that.
To more topics.
To more topics.
Uh, what type of weed do you prefer, like in terms of sativa, indica, hybrid?
I am a high guy that likes to get high on hybrids. Yes, I love a hybrid. I love to feel it within the body and then also in the dome
Word.
because I've felt sativa and yeah, it's mainly the dome. I've felt indica. It's a lot of the body and the dome as well, but it's how should I say this? Very balanced in a way that will indeed make you tired. Once you fully believe that, I found that's what happens because the charts are there, the percentages are there, and I do a high percentage most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started, 6 years ago, I was probably smoking between 15 to 20%,
Okay.
and say since 3 years ago to 2 years ago, I've been smoking 25 to 30%
Nice.
of hybrids. I started with usually indicas. I was just finger busting it up before. I didn't have a grinder. I didn't think of using scissors. I had papers and I had the tips, and that's all I had. So I just finger bust that shit up. I just used my fingers piece by piece, crush
Yeah.
up the nugs, and then I'd have a joint, all Grinch looking finger joint.
Grinch looking finger.
Yes, sir. I'd be playing games. Be playing games with the boys at the time. And yeah, those were the days like the Travis Scott concert back in the day on Fortnite. That's old school. That's when I was like just starting to smoke, and I caught that event with the boys. That was amazing that I could remember that. We all remember that, I'm pretty sure.
I know of it. I never went to it.
I'll pull that up right now. I'll show you. Did you ever watch it though?
I did watch the clips that were
Holy
on
shit,
YouTube, you
it
know.
scared me. I thought it really was that time.
No, I seen that earlier too, but it's at PM, man. So you're all good. I was like, that's not even like it's not even right now, man.
Yeah.
What'd you ask me again?
What did I ask you again?
Oh, it's gone now.
It is gone. I forgot. Shame on me, I forgot.
It was about what you were gonna show me, dude. Remember that, man.
What was I gonna show you? Might have to just hold on.
It's funny,
Yeah, this was crazy back in the day, man. It's
man.
like I waited for this shit. The boys were like, "Yo, okay, everyone, go smoke their J. Go smoke, go smoke. It's starting. Get back here right now." This was crazy, man. Yeah, yeah. No, it was a good time, for real. It was nuts.
Just imagine if you could have seen it in VR.
Now that would be something.
That would be like you were at a concert.
Exactly.
I mean, like this is kind of
Imagine
cool.
if this was in VR. Well, people could probably even watch this in VR. I mean, it won't be the
Yeah,
same, but like
yeah.
close. That's as close as you'll get.
But like,
Oh man,
I'll be real. It's not Travis Scott.
it's
I'll
true.
be honest. It's not Travis Scott.
It's not true.
It's just
Basically, just the recordings and.
yeah.
But I mean, the animation, though, too, that went into this. I'm gonna be
True.
honest. At that time,
True.
this was fucking legendary.
That's a good point. It still is, man.
Like, this was like, what the fuck? Oh, oh, damn. Yeah, how old is that when this came out? It definitely wasn't 2022. Yeah, maybe even been fucking 18, 19, honestly. And that shit was lit. Listening to Travis Scott every day, I think at that time. He was at least in my top 5 on Spotify, that's for sure. Yeah, no, that's pretty lit.
Your mic's picking that up too.
No, I don't think I'll get anything for that. Like
That
I
was
said,
a Fortnite
Travis Scott event
YouTube video
from 4 years ago.
from 4 years ago
Wow, that was 4 years ago.
on Travis Scott's YouTube, by the way. So
Travis Scott's YouTube?
that's what it said.
That's what it said?
That's right.
Damn.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right.
That was meant to be.
That's
Damn.
funny. You know you fucking Wayne caught that too, man.
That's right. That's great. I don't even know what to call this yet.
Well, I guess that could be your starting title right now. What to call this?
What to call it?
Or call this? This call?
Called?
I
No.
don't know.
I don't know.
She could spitball ideas later.
It's like asking like fucking that movie Kick Ass. It's like, oh, Kick Ass. What's my name? Ass Kick. That doesn't make sense, dumbass. I think that was the second movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, I love that.
Kick-Ass. That was a good movie.
I
The
love
first one and the second one.
I love both of them, man. Damn, did you ever finish your beer?
Yeah.
Damn. You caught me there.
It's a pretty good beer.
Do you want another one?
Yeah, sure, I'll take another one.
That's the last one, but then I tell you, I got like some
Not bad. fix this.
That's true.
Or what? Wait, what?
I'd have to
What
listen.
were you saying? Did I miss something? Were you saying you were gonna get some deacon? Is that what you're trying to refer to?
We did that. If it's still up there, I don't know. We'll see.
I didn't say that, man. What were you trying to say?
I was gonna say there's some Smirnoff Ice if you want to get a nice thick girl.
How's that girly?
No, I was just kidding. I was just saying
It's your podcast, buddy. Watch what you say and how you say it,
I'll cut it.
and when you do. Oh, hell yeah.
I'm gonna switch to this.
Yeah, okay. You know, I'm not a I'm not a flavor type of dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes, beer's cheap, and it gets me messed up. I'll say at times. That's why I drink it, because it's cheap. You left your door open, by the way.
It's all good.
Oh, it's cheap, cheap enough, anyways. But it is pleasant to have something sweet with a little more flavor.
That's true.
That's what I think. Like I'll have a twisted tea.
Yeah.
I'll drink those ices over there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't mind a twisted tea every once in a while.
Beer. I'll drink a beer.
Yeah. I mentioned on Friday I was drinking some drinks, and one of them were twisted teas. I did start with beer, but then I went to twisted teas, and like I said, I only had the slightest hangover for like maybe half an hour. Downed. No, to start off, I downed an apple. I downed an apple, and then I went to the store to go and get the stuff, and then I ate all that, and then I was good. An apple, I gotta say, an apple after drinking, you have a hangover, eat an apple. Trust me. Doesn't matter what kind of apple, eat a damn apple. I swear, it helps every time.
Yeah.
If you can eat a banana too, if you can handle a banana, I'd also recommend a banana.
Word.
It's a life changer.
That cures your hangover?
It cures my hangovers.
One day I'm gonna have to just take Pedialyte for hangovers. Might have to.
Well,
Pedialyte sounds like the easiest move. The safer move.
It's honestly whatever works for you.
But yeah.
But
my hangover cure is like some fucking hot wings. Greasy food. Greasy food is what I love.
No, that's for sure. Definitely. I think like a good pop, some greasy food. My recommendation is a nice cheeseburger, double cheeseburger with bacon.
Works.
Oh yes. Personally, I'll go as far as maybe mayo, ketchup, lettuce, tomatoes, onions. I don't fuck with pickles. I'm just that guy. I'll put bacon on there, cheese, and the patty.
Mayo is crazy on a burger to me. On beef,
I don't mind a little.
Mayo on beef sounds kind of weird.
I don't mind a little splash of it.
Like, it mixes all together, right? All those flavors come together.
For sure. I'll probably get flamed for saying like not putting a pickle on a burger because like everyone says a pickle should be on a burger, but I'm like, I don't fuck with pickles.
Good, man. But like, if you don't like pickles, then you don't like pickles, man.
Yeah,
plain and simple, man. Plain and simple.
Yeah,
that's what I think. Anyways,
that's for sure.
Cheers to that, then. Pickles.
I'll tell you what I did one time when I was younger. I found out I don't like pickles, so I just wanted to try it. This is how I found out, I went into the fridge. There was a very big jar of pickles, from my view at the time. I was definitely below the age of 10. I don't really remember so well of childhood. I just remember certain memories. I don't remember ages. But, so I remember having a pickle out the damn fucking jar. I I spit this shit out. I threw it in the garbage. I took the jar outside. I found a rock. I let it drop on the rock.
What?
I don't know what was. I
That's,
don't know what made
that's,
me. I don't know
that's
what.
real young. Just just trying
Yeah,
to figure shit out. Just
yeah.
this jar to
This.
this rock.
If I let it drop from this height,
I wonder what happens.
it
Interesting.
yeah. Let's see. There it goes.
Oh, that's what
Wow,
happens.
the pickles and the juice are everywhere. And I just went right back inside.
Left all that glass with there.
I left it all out there. Was there a word said?
Oh, you got
Luckily.
away with it
Yeah.
until now. Just kidding.
Until now. I hope they hear that because they'll. Maybe somebody who ever seen it. Probably my dad because it was where he parks his trucks around that area.
Word. I seen the pickles.
He's probably seen the pickles.
Imagine he just had fucking cucumbers growing back there
Oh my
somehow.
god.
Yo, that'd be fucking funny, man.
Imagine some plants.
You know,
Keeps cutting them.
impossible.
Doesn't
Impossible.
realize they could be like pickle plants or some fucking
Pickle
cucumber plant.
plants. Fucking pickle plants, bro. What the? Went to pickle plants from cucumbers. That's funny. You know, cucumbers wouldn't happen. That was, I don't think it would happen. That's pretty. Pickle plants?
Crazy. Yes.
Did you buy that online, man? The bottom stuff there on the middle shot. Yeah,
Oh, this?
yeah.
No, I
Not
bought
the right
this.
one.
I bought this. I bought
The
this.
swatch.
I bought this at Independent in Espanola.
What?
Yes,
They
sir.
have that there,
Yes,
actually?
sir.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
I was trying to look for something similar, but then I was like, you know what, I'll take that. Sure, why not? I never
What do
used
you
it
mean?
yet, so you can take a smell.
You
I
never
had
use this?
no, because I have another one upstairs in the bathroom that is similar to that, but I bought it from actually, I think, what was it, Winners? And they have like a little hygiene section.
You've never heard of this?
I
Hey.
use the bar soap, but I've
Oh.
never heard of that like roll like from Dr. Squatch. I only know they had the bar soaps.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool to see, so I just had to take it.
It's twist on.
Yeah. It smells pretty
Oh my
decent,
lord, you
yeah.
don't want this? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, no, sorry. I'm gonna use that shit. I'm gonna use that shit up. Fuck me. There was this or a citrus one, tropical one, and like obviously like a wood breeze type smelling one, like I don't know, woodsy type of one, and then there's this one I believe. Yeah, so I took this one. I was like, I like that type of smell because that's almost close to what mine smells like right now. They're a completely different brand, but I was like, I'll take the one that smells close to the one I have right now because I could just go up there and restock. Same with all that stuff there. I found out that my type of hair supposedly needs.
Supposedly?
Yeah, because I just searched it up.
Supposedly.
Yeah, then and there I searched it up.
One more time. Supposedly?
Supposedly?
That's not a word.
Is that not a word?
Supposedly.
Supposedly?
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Supposedly, yeah.
Holy fuck. It says, what does it say? Oh, infused with argan oil and shea butter?
Shea butter.
Yeah, so
Butter.
it said my it said my hair needed that. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. My type of hair, apparently.
What type of video games do you like to play?
A lot of PlayStation, so I play
Okay,
COD.
okay, is that what you're playing right now? Or
I usually.
okay, let's go outside of Call of Duty. Okay, Call of Duty is easy to say, bro. Anyone can love Call of Duty. It's easy to say.
You ready
The,
for my next one?
yeah, go ahead.
UFC 5.
Okay, okay. Again, it's like
Okay,
picking Call of Duty, bro.
okay.
One more time.
Red Dead.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah,
Keep going.
like yeah, go ahead, keep going. Like okay, wait, I'll speak on that. Red Dead, Red Dead's pretty good because Red Dead has some story aspect to it.
Oh,
GTA has some story aspect. It's easy to pick Grand Theft Auto. It's
yeah.
easy to Red Dead. It's good that you pick Red Dead. Red Dead is actually a little niche. You kind of you have to experiment on that. That's like Rockstar's other title, in quotations, other.
I would say.
And like, I remember I never played Red Dead before.
Mm,
When Grand Theft
yeah.
Auto 4 came out, I think Red Dead might have been out before that.
Mm,
Maybe. I'm not too sure. Uh, but yeah, I was playing GTA 4 and I got bored of GTA 4 after and I just did everything pretty much, I think, in GTA 4 online.
mm,
And then I was looking for something new. And I never tried Red Dead. I've heard about my other friends playing Red Dead, and I thought honestly that Red Dead was just like a single player story mode game.
yeah.
Then I then I bought it one time, tried it out, and then I found out I was like, what? There's multiplayer for this? That's
Yeah.
crazy. I was like, okay, and then I played the
And
multiplayer, and I was like real hooked to it after that. The like next GTA for me, and there's like an actual like no, both of them have like a leveling system,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
one's Red Dead's easier to tell, I think, than GTA 4.
Mm.
But
Oh,
I
excuse me.
do like those games. What else though? What other games do you like
Okay,
other
so
than
my
Red
list
Dead?
kind of was going backwards. So,
Okay.
right, I said the COD, I said UFC, I said Red Dead. And other games I play right now is Hell Let Loose.
Oh shit, that's a
I
pretty good game.
play DayZ.
Daisy's pretty
I've
good too.
been playing a game that probably no one knows. It's called. It's
You don't
called.
even know it.
I haven't played it in this too long ago, but one I really. Oh yes, Stranded Deep.
Oh, Stranded Deep. That's a classic. Everybody loves
I
Stranded Deep.
played something such as a cooking simulator,
That's crazy. You have UFC 5.
and
What
then
else?
Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and then Expeditions of Mud Runner
You
game
have
are
Grand Theft
probably
Auto
more
too.
uh different games that people may have not heard of. Peggle
First
2
Blood.
is a
Oh,
classic.
sick.
I take that all the way back to my 360.
Peggle 2,
Yeah, that
eh?
sounds funny. But it's
You
just like a
play
pinball
fucking
game.
Rivals, dude? That's also bad.
It's pretty decent list, yeah. I don't play all these to impress anybody. I just play what I like. It's kind of a
Well,
bit of space. Holy fuck! Now that I look at it,
yeah, with that, with those up there like that, yeah.
that's kind of
They made
crazy.
cooking. I know you mentioned it earlier, cooking simulator, but
Yeah,
like that's crazy that there is a cooking simulator, just a wonky fucking sing sing.
it's
Yeah, that's
it's
funny.
it's
That's
it's
funny.
interesting. It's stressful as fuck.
Well, I imagine. Funny enough.
I got like 13 days in, I fucking quit. I dropped it. Everything. I was like, fuck this. Fuck it. I was like, my fucking fridge is broken. I was like, buddy's taking fucking 2 minutes to fix it. I was like, I need this shit now. I was like, I can't even go on it because he's working on it. And then I'm like, my fucking stove's breaking. I'm like, this is breaking. It's like, now it's telling me I can only have so much mechanics here at a time. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, okay, whatever. I think it was telling me mechanics. Something like that. I don't know. That's why I just gave up. I
and
was
you
like,
and you're working in the kitchen, I take it.
I was at the time, believe it or not, yes.
But I mean, like, no, I mean, like
In
in
the game
cooking,
too,
yeah,
yes.
cooking
You're
simulator.
in a kitchen by yourself where it's like here you're getting orders on orders that range from soups to main dishes, ranging from steak,
Ugh,
fish, and the sides are like fries, mashed potatoes, vegetables, or something like that. It's interesting.
Disgusting. It reminds me of when I used to work in the kitchen.
The soups were hard to make, I think, but after once you get in the flow of them, they were easy. So I was like, you know what, maybe I could do this shit in real life.
Kitchen, you wanna, well, working in a kitchen is not for the weak. I'll say,
No,
man. I'll
for
say that
sure,
like truly, wholeheartedly, man.
dude.
Because some people don't understand what goes on in the back of that fucking kitchen
For real,
where you get your food.
that is for
And
real.
it sucks that when some restaurants have shitty fucking food and a shitty like just like mice are running around or type shit.
Yeah,
It's shitty when that happens because
for
if
sure.
you have good workers, then you got your good food coming out. It's like it's nuts working in a kitchen. It's fast paced, super stressful, and you literally cannot mess up someone's food. You're feeding someone. You don't want to like
Exactly,
get someone sick, right? Like much
exactly,
like a cold, you wouldn't go to work with a cold because if you do, you're probably gonna get everyone else sick.
exactly.
Cooking, you don't want to fucking undercook food because then someone, if it's chicken, you'll get salmonella. I
Yeah.
think with beef, it's called maybe botulism. I
Mm.
know botulism is one thing, but I don't know if I think that might be for beef.
I believe it's for when you're playing with cans and you're trying to can stuff.
Oh,
You gotta really be careful of that because it doesn't give off any odor, any taste when you eat it. So you gotta be. It's also too in the preparation of it. That's where it happens. So you gotta like take the jar, throw the top in, just throw it in, and then you take the jar and you put it in gently and you put all your jars in. I think they even have like stands for it to do this type of stuff.
mm-hmm.
So you just throw all that in there for a certain amount of time. I forget exactly how it goes, but then it's all in the prep. You got to make sure the prep is on point, and then that's how you know your stuff will be safe. As long as the prep is on point and you're careful, I believe it's
Like you mean
the
like
contamination.
sterilizing
Sterilizing the
the jars
jar,
or whatever you're
yes.
jarring or bottling.
And then it's after you pull them out, it's what you do and what you touch before you put the thing or your anything in the
Oh,
jar.
okay.
So say like there's fingerprints
On the
entrance
inside
of
of
the
the
jar
yeah,
or in
okay.
the inside and you put something in there, there's a good chance
There's
that
some
jar
contaminant
is
in
gonna
there.
have a contaminant of botulism in there and it'll
Oh,
fucking
okay.
kill you
Oh,
within
okay.
minutes. And
That's
it's not
nuts.
gonna have an odor, it's not gonna have a taste. It's just you're gonna realize like something's not right. You just shit's just starts shutting down.
Hey,
It's scary.
that does sound fucking
That's
scary,
why
man.
cannon's like really good, but also like if you don't know what you're doing, you gotta learn what you're doing. And that's what I've been told. And I was like, they're like, apparently the people that I was working with at the time in college, they all knew what they were doing because back in their home countries, they'd just done it every day, all the time, where they came from. And the majority of them came from Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, it was interesting. They did a lot of cannon out
Africa. Africa.
there. Yeah, you remember? I was with one of them from I don't know if you ever seen it. I don't know. But in college I posted her a couple of times. I posted on my Snapchat. She was from the Congo.
From
Dated her
Congo.
for a little bit for a few months. She was a nice girl. She was
She
a nice
is
girl.
a Congolian.
She's a Congolian,
Okay.
yeah. She's from the Congo.
Are you
Straight.
gonna put that on? Or are you gonna take that out after?
We'll see.
That's a pretty real moment. I think you might want to take that out after. You're feeling a
Maybe.
little confident right now, man. This drink got you saying a lot, man.
Well, that's my truth, dude. Like,
That
I
is
mean,
true. Alright.
who am I to deny that? Like, I posted on my story. If people really paid attention, they'll know I
This
was.
is a very exclusive app, by the way.
This is going on YouTube. so anyone can
I
listen
mean,
to it.
the story is on a very exclusive app.
Oh,
Very exclusive.
yeah. uh, yeah, but yeah, nice gal. Nice women out there.
Yeah, yeah. I'll agree. I'll agree.
Yes. When they stand, they're like,
Uh, yeah, no. I try to keep it to one night stands.
mm.
I mean, it's easier that way. I don't lie either. I'm not like
I mean, we definitely don't
I
have to
like.
name drop here and name
No,
count
yeah,
because,
no,
like, I mean,
but for me, I'm if I do just want to have intercourse
yeah,
or whatever, it's
safely.
yeah, you know, safely. Um, I let it be known. I'm not gonna fucking be like, oh, I love you, just to
Yeah, yeah,
get what I really want. I say what I really want, man.
yeah. You
And
be
it's
real.
good. It's
That's
honest
good.
because it's like if that's not what you want, then they do.
Then hey, yeah,
Then you don't
exactly,
want that.
exactly. Hey,
Yeah,
that's fair enough.
yeah,
Fair
man.
enough. You know, even that too. Some women, I gotta say, the women you've probably been with are probably looking for that too. If you know that that's what
See, that's the
happened.
thing.
So
That's a fucking funny thing. Fuck, man. Some of these girls on the fucking res, bro, man, are just like some of
some,
them
some.
are only like just there and to their next drink. Some of their goals is just to drink, man.
So get
Not
the
like get
next
a
fucked up.
job, not to get a career, just to drink, bro.
It's
That's what I'm.
crazy. Like, where did that mentality come from? Where did that mindset come from? Where it's
But
like,
that's what I mean. That's that's I can't blame nobody too. No, it's like you're like these the girls that I've been with. He forgot about it.
you scared me, right? Oh, you're like right there. I was like, who?
No, but their only move is to no. You can okay, never mind. Yeah,
Cool him
cool them
off.
off. But
Or do you
some
like
of
your juice warm?
no, well, yeah, I see what your idea was. It's good. Oh,
That's my phone.
but yeah, no. Some of these girls are like just some of these race girls. Will say just to be specific for us here,
Yeah.
are
Excuse
like just their some of their goals are to get to this fucking next drink man or whatever next party or some shit and they're not trying to fucking make a career out of just themselves man
me.
and
Exactly.
it's like and then like these those are I don't have no like love towards them like I'm not like seeking a relationship with these girls because they're to me that's like I don't want that relationship with you like that because you're really not doing nothing. You're not going nowhere.
Mm.
You kind of, not a ball and chain, but an anchor, if you
Yeah,
will.
just stationary, you know.
Yeah, and it's just like, come on, something, do
Yeah,
something,
do something.
not
Like,
just drink.
don't look forward to just
You
like
gotta get up, get out, and
do
fucking
some.
do something, get something, shit, man.
Yeah, I like that. Do some, get some. You know, like fuck. You do some, you'll get some. You know, do do
Like,
some.
but like, if you know, again, that's just, they're fun to have fun with. I'll say, but that's like as far
mm,
as it goes. It's just that because like. Yeah, I have my standard of who I would actually date, and I'm not just
yeah.
dating to freely date. This is like we're going to fucking marry after. Like
Mm,
that's it. That's one day, like in my life, I'm gonna fine. We're gonna find each other. Is what I
Mm,
think. I'll find my fucking soulmate out
I
there.
don't
Just
think.
I don't think like I'm
Yeah.
not trying to look for it. We'll just happen to find each other.
Mm,
Is what I think will happen. I think that'll be the most realistic can get, and that's what I can lean back on. Right
mm,
now, I'm very like yeah. That's where I think it could get the truest form of whatever love or whatever.
fair enough.
That's what I think. I think if you're trying to search for it, you're never gonna find it.
Yeah.
You can't find it. You can't search for it. Is what I think. I think you just happen to find each other. Is what I think.
When you
You
search
happen,
for it, like you're searching for trouble,
yeah,
basically.
and it's like you probably don't have a good head on your shoulders if you're actively searching out for a partner like
Mm,
that. I think it's better to let those things flow naturally.
yeah.
Like,
Especially something as strong as love. I heard love is the strongest thing there is out there. So, I mean, like, why not let that flow naturally if that's how you feel and
there
that's
you
how
go.
another person feels, to you?
Hmm.
And then I'm gonna start listening to it back
Will,
and
he says. Will, he says, like he has a whole fucking production company. Fucking all excited over there. You had too much to drink, buddy.
just get started.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's right. I forgot.
oh, but yeah, no, yeah,
You know
no,
what's
I'm
even
definitely
funnier,
sticking
too?
to it. But
Is like this. It probably started out so soft, it probably went like that, and then now all of a sudden it's going up. But we've been, it's funny enough too, though, is like we've been giving this fucking recording a fucking climaxes, man. Like we've been giving it this. I bet if you fucking when you listen to back
yeah.
to this. You'll probably there's probably so many climaxes within the whatever's
I
how
might
much is
I might
recorded.
not go to work tomorrow and just edit this whole day tomorrow.
Shit.
It's so worth it this way, baby. It's been great. No, for real. Saying about the relationships and this stuff. It's a lot of women for sure around here definitely look for the next drink, and I mean you can't blame them. I heard, let's go to the Bible even. I heard that, how can I judge one another when I myself am an imperfect man?
Yeah, no one's perfect, man.
Like, so, how can I look at another and be like, wow, you drink a lot? Like, I get it, but there's some points where it's like that it affects you so much where you have to remove yourself from certain situations.
That and not only that, but like
That comes from a real person.
you can become fucking dependent on alcohol too, man. Like it's
Very.
like
It's easy.
there's some people no like no like you have to drink alcohol because it's now become a chemical of which that your
Hmm.
body relies on and needs.
And I've seen a
Like,
lot of
like
videos.
your body already
It's
produces
scary.
chemicals for you.
Yeah.
And now it's like it's adopting alcohol as this
Mm.
new fucking chemical that, oh, we need this chemical in here or we're gonna fucking shut down.
That's
Everything's gonna shut down. That's how fucking brutal fucking alcohol can get for some.
that's
That's
the
like when people are in like high consumption.
yeah.
It's like, oh,
And that's the scary part about
that's
that
the scary
addiction.
part. It's like, yes, you can like get to a point where it's not like, oh, I'm hurting for a drink to where like I'm gonna die.
You know,
Literally, I'm literally gonna fucking die if I
I've
don't have
I've seen
some
videos
alcohol.
online,
Alcohol.
yeah, where people were like, you don't want to fucking like get this far in drinking. This is like my third mixed drink at a bar, and I still can't get rid of my shakes. I was like, wow. Buddy
Yeah,
would look
man.
like 40 or something like that. He's like, I've drinking all my life, and he's like, this is where it got me. He's like, just this is just a video for awareness. I was like, I don't know. I did exactly that. I was just Damn. I
It's
was like,
scary, right?
fuck.
It's scary.
It's like
That's a reality.
I
But
feel for that,
that's the reality we fucking live in, man.
but I can't be a hypocrite either. I left a situation like that, and I didn't know what else to do. But then again, with someone that has such that issue, they can only help themselves when you've tried your best to help
They
them.
can only help themselves for themselves. They can't do nothing for nobody. That goes for any addiction.
That's facts.
Because let's say hypothetically you're not feeling that person anymore and they got sober for you. And it's like, well, fuck, I'm not going to be sober anymore because
Mm,
this person wanted me to be sober to be with that person. And it's like, no, you got to be sober for you before
mm,
for
yeah.
you. You can't be sober for anybody. You got to be sober for you,
Mm,
you know.
yeah.
I hope I don't get to that point. It's sad when people do get to that point. Like, it's tough. And
For real.
have my bouts with alcohol. Still do.
Yeah,
Still do. Probably
fair enough.
still gonna have my bouts with alcohol, but
Me
it's
too.
whatever. Like
Me too.
I hope to maintain. That's
Yeah.
what I'll say is maintain. I hope.
You're doing a
Like
good
I don't
job
want
so far.
to black out like anymore off drinking. Like I think
Exactly.
it's nice to have a buzz and to remember the night sort of come
Yeah.
to love. And that's what I love about drinking is remembering the night and like
Yeah.
having like remembering the good times. Like fuck, when you black out, you wake up, you got fucking anxiety,
Yeah.
and you're like, why do I have fucking anxiety? Because you fucking did some stupid shit last night that you don't even fucking remember.
Mm.
Anxiety's crazy,
It is
but I
crazy.
don't get that anymore because I'm a little outside of things. I'm a little shameless, so yeah.
I love it. I just living life.
It's a little, well, I mean, like being shameless too. There's a kind of a freeing sense
Yeah.
into being shameless because it's just I can't explain it. I can't articulate shameless. I guess
For people that know, will know, it's
just have no shame for some
yeah,
shit sometimes, and
exactly.
it's like and it's a little freeing.
Sometimes, it
Well,
is, I wouldn't say regretful, but it is embarrassing. Sometimes maybe that's why you can, like you
well,
said,
I'll
you
say
feel
like
anxiety.
this is how like far it's jewelry. I've never worn jewelry ever.
Mm.
Because there was like this, well, coming from where we're coming from, couldn't fucking look nice without someone fucking saying something or being all
Yeah,
up in your
yeah.
fucking grill or some shit.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, man. Arf, arf,
Barking
arf,
dogs.
arf. you know? And so, like, I think that's just something I had to try grow out of, but, like, I forget where we're going with that shit, too,
Oh, I
though.
don't know. There, fuck. Hur, hur, hur. They get another beer going up in here.
Before we get too carried away.
Before we get too carried away, we should bring it to a close. And it was fun,
It
Bryce.
was, it
You know
truly
what?
was.
This was very
Some shit was said, some shit had to be said.
for sure. And by the finished product, we'll see how great it truly is. But let's say it's been an honor to have you here tonight. I wasn't expecting you to show up. Just of all people, just said,
I wasn't
damn right.
expecting this neither,
Yeah,
man.
I'm just glad I got to tell you what I was doing, and you came along for a ride.
Good thing I'm good.
Good thing you're damn good, man.
Good
But
thing I am who I am, man. Fuck.
exactly, like I don't think this would have went as far as it did. I didn't
Yeah.
expect this to go this long, and gotta have you again
Man, you're
sometime.
fucking right, man. I believe in this shit, man. This
I
shit's
know
gonna
it's
work
gonna
out.
be
It
exciting.
seems, it seems like it'll fly. It seems like you got the right mind for it, man.
So there we go. Here's cheers to that. Then.
Cheers.